Hi, I'm Kate, and it's time for If Kate Can Do It Crafts. But today we're branching out into summer reading crafts.
Oh, how exciting!
It is exciting. Every week we're going to have a take and make just for summer reading. So I want to tell you a little bit about summer reading to get us started. We are offering our usual reading challenge of reading for 16 hours. And if you complete that challenge, then you get a prize book, just like always. But in addition to that, there's going to be the weekly take and makes, and there's, while they last, and there's also going to be a weekly activity. You can come to the library to pick up what you need every Thursday.
That sounds exciting.
This week, it's the neighborhood scavenger hunt.
Ooh.
And also, our friends, Morris and Llewellyn, are going to have a weekly activity as well.
Ooh, that's nice. Morris is the moose and Llewellyn is the mouse.
That's right. And they're going to have an adventure every week. And you can keep track of their adventures on our Facebook page or on our webpage, or you can come in and ask us about it. Because guess what? You can come into the library again without an appointment. And we're really looking forward to seeing you.
Yay!
Yay! So you can ask us what Morris and Llewellyn have been up to. And you can tell us what you've been up to, because it's been so long since we've seen you all. Okay, now for the craft. Guess what we're making? In honor of Morris, we're making moose antlers.
Oh, those are excellently adorable on you.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm not sure excellently is the word, Kate. I just need
I think it is. I think it is. Okay. So, what you will need, I think there's a what you'll need section here. Maybe not.
It's probably...
Oh, here it is. It's in a little box at the top. A little bit different. Okay.
We'll find it.
You will need scissors, a marker for tracing, paper clips, optional. And in your kit, you will have a felt rectangle, a brown headband, tacky glue, and an antler template.
Okay. Kate, what's a template?
Template is a pattern.
Oh, okay. So they can trace it?
So they can trace it, exactly. So let's see if that's what's in my bag. Now, when you get your kit, they're going to be brown like mine, kind of like Morris's, but we ran out of brown. So for the demonstration, we get to have orange.
Okay.
Orange antlers. Isn't that exciting?
I think it is.
So we have a piece of felt. We have the template. We have the headband. We have tacky glue. And we have a marker to trace with and paper clips, optional. Okay, so I already traced one of my antlers to save a little time.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna trace the other one. And because I already traced it and started to cut it out, I paper clipped my
Oh,
felt.
that's what the paper clip's for.
Well, you're supposed to use them once you glue everything together to hold the glue steady until it dries. But since I had already started cutting mine, I didn't want to mess up my antlers, so I paper clipped the felt shut. And now I'm going to trace a second set of antlers.
Wait a minute. What do you mean you taped it shut? Are there two pieces?
Yes, it's folded over.
Oh, okay.
Because your antlers, well, I'm wearing them. I'm looking for the antlers to show you, but they're on my head.
Okay. It's like when I lose my glasses.
Exactly. I've done that too. Okay, so I think we are now traced beautifully. And now we can cut them out. And you want to be careful when you cut to try to hold the felt steady so that when you're cutting, you're getting both layers.
Okay, let's watch.
And you don't want to cut the folded bottom part.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Oh, you don't, so you put the bottom of your antler on the fold, is that right?
That's correct.
Oh, I missed that.
I probably should have said that more clearly. It is clearly in the instructions that you fold your felt in half and trace, and when you're cutting 2 layers.
Got it.
Okay, now I gotta fold it back so I am cutting it properly.
And you can always ask your big person to help.
You can always ask your big person to help, because cutting fabric is a little trickier than cutting paper, which is what we normally do. And cutting fabric with children's scissors just adds to the difficulty. So
But you're doing it. It's
I'm
working.
doing it. So, but I would not be at all opposed to asking a big person for help. If a big person wanted to help me right now, I'd say, okay, go for it.
I think
But
I'm
my
the only
only
other big person in the room.
The only other big person here is very busy doing camera work. So that's not, I'm not gonna get any help that way. Okay, so one set of antlers has been traced and cut out.
Excellent.
Put that one down.
So we got to do the other one.
Now we have to cut this one out.
Okay.
And again, I do not want to cut the bottom fold.
Kate, have you ever seen a moose in real life?
I have. A few times, not a whole lot. For a country girl in Maine, you would think I would see them more often than I do, but I bet I have only seen them in the wild 4 or 5 times in my whole life.
I have seen them a lot because we have a camp of moose at Lake.
Yes, and I bet they love it there, hence the name.
Yep.
But yes,
They are magnificent.
they are so beautiful.
Oh, but they don't have Red Sox shirts like Morris. But
They don't. I bet if they did, they would wear them proudly.
I bet they'd show them off.
Uh-huh. Okay, we're almost done with antler number 2. Okay, so, ta-da. Now we have 2 antlers cut out.
Perfect.
Now, I'm going to take this off. So, oops, that's not an antlers, that's a pair of glasses. All right, so I am going to unfold these thusly, and I want that part with the ink on it to be on the inside so that it won't show when I do my next step.
Is there a left and a right? Does it matter?
Well, I purposely made sure that I had a left and a right.
Okay.
If you want to be sure you have a left and a right, let's pretend this is the felt.
Okay.
When you put your template on the felt, one time you should do it so the word bottom shows, and the other time you should do it so the bottom doesn't show. And that way,
It'll work. Perfect.
you'll have a left and a right.
Okay.
And that's why I took this off so I could see how Miss Rachel had made hers. She made it so that the fattest little part is on the outside of the antler and the little nubby part is on the inside. So I want mine to be just as nice as Miss Rachel's, so that's how I'm gonna do mine too.
Okay.
So she said to glue them on here a few inches from the top. So I'm just gonna take a peek at the directions and make sure I'm not doing anything terribly wrong. Yeah, you put the glue kind of over the headband where you want the antler to be. So I'm gonna fold this up just to get a rough idea. Okay, I think I can move it a little further out. Don't you think, Kathy? Does that look about right?
Looks good to me.
Okay, and then the other one obviously will be
Kind of the
in
opposite.
the same rough position. Okay, then we open our glue, which I have not done yet. I hope I know what I'm doing. Oh, good. Is it breathing? It's breathing.
Okay, good.
And it's tacky glue, so that's good news. It won't take quite so long to dry as regular glue.
Do you have to poke a hole in the end or cut
Now,
the end off?
I can see the glue.
Okay.
All right.
So you're putting it right.
On the headband. I'm going to make sure I have some on the corner, on the outside edge here, too.
You must have to glue the felt too, right?
Yes, you do have to glue the felt as well. So I might as well do that while I'm here. I think I'm just going to put a little glue at the end of, each prong, and then I think that will hold. Don't you?
Yeah.
Maybe in the middle there. And I'm going to drag this one back because I made too big a glob there. Okay. Then this is where the paper clips come in if you want to use paper clips.
Oh, to hold it while it dries.
Right, and to get this headband properly affixed. So, this is what Miss Rachel suggested, was putting paper clips right there. end right here. Now, I wouldn't suggest wearing this right away because I got glue on the headband, and guess what? That would mean I would have glue in my hair.
That would not be fun.
I wouldn't like that.
No.
Okay, so there's one antler done. Now we have to do the same thing over again with antler number 2. Now, if I fold it right there, is it going to sort of balance?
Yeah.
I think so. Looks about even. I think that's good.
Okay.
All right. Glue. Here we go. And it doesn't absolutely dry immediately.
Well, no,
so
it takes a little
right. So you can fudge it around a little bit. And guess what? I think somebody used this glue earlier because there's not a lot of glue in here. But that's okay. There's enough. We'll make sure there's enough.
And I think everybody gets new glue in their package.
Oh, everyone will get new glue. That's right. I'm not going to make anybody use this one again. And Key's about done.
Good enough, though.
I do. I do.
Okay.
Phew! Okay. Don't want it to fall on Morris. He would be all sticky, and that wouldn't be good.
No, really awful. Get it out of his fur.
That's right. Okay. So we fold that one over just like we did the first one. And
more paper clips?
More paper clips if we think it looks even.
I think that looks pretty good, Kate.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so gonna put a paper clip on this side. Oops, squish it
You
down
can
a
be
little.
Minnie the Moose instead of Morris the Moose.
That's right. So, as usual, I'm trying to think of, different things you can do with your antlers now that we have them all done and looking so beautiful. I think that's it. I think we are done. Yeah, we're done with the antlers. We just have to let those dry. The pair that's on my head is already dry and beautiful. So one thing I thought of is when you're doing your summer reading, you could wear your antlers.
Oh, what a great idea.
Yeah. Or
be your reading antlers.
Yeah. While you're reading, that will help you remember to glance at the clock so you can keep track of how long you're reading for. And then take them off when you're done, or you could just wear them all summer if you wanted to, of course.
You could probably even decorate them if you had leftover glue.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you could wear them when you come to the library to see us. We would
love
love to
that.
see your antlers. So if you feel like doing that, by all means, bring yourself and your antlers to the library. Okay. So what else do we need to do, folks?
Books?
We need to look at the books. That's right. Okay, so the books that Miss Rachel and I thought might be fun, because in honor of Llewellyn and Morris, we have chosen If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. Oops, we got it.
I love those books.
And If You Give a Moose a Muffin.
Excellent.
By Laura Numeroff with illustrations by Felicia Bond. They are great books. I'm sure many of you have already read them, but why not read them again? They're so much fun.
I love to read books over.
Okay, so they're available from Lithgow to Go, or guess what? What else could they do, Kathy?
They can come in
They
June
could
1st.
come
They can come
in.
in without an appointment.
That's right. But lots of people may be wanting to check these out, so you might want to put them on hold and get them from another library so you don't have to wait so long. Okay, so go ahead and do that. If you do it through Lithgow to Go, just give us a call when you get here and we'll bring them out. And I wanted to let you know that our first summer reading event is a virtual concert with Mr. Harley.
Woo!
Woo! Yay, yay, yay.
When is that, Kate?
That is June 17th. So I hope everybody will be able to attend that virtual concert. And sign up for summer reading before that, or that day, or whenever it's convenient for you. Okay, I think that's it for today. I wanted to thank you for watching, remind you to stay safe, and hopefully see you very soon. Bye-bye.